ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮರ್ಚಿಕೊಡ್ಸಿ ಸರಿ ಮಜ್ಜು ಅಂಟ ಕಲವು ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ.
Can I request everyone to mute, please? Sir, shall I share the screen, Andy?
Please share that first sloka.
Okay.
Vagarthaviva, same sloka. After finishing the explanation, namaskar.
Namaskar. Namaste, Guru Garu.
Namaste. So, extremely sorry. I am because of some net problem. I joined late. So
No issue. No problem.
Because already 15 minutes, 17 minutes are over. Anyway, I will.
Just want a recap of this.
Okay. Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha, Sri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha, Sri Saraswatye Namaha. In the last class, during the last class, we started Raghuvamsa with its first shloka, where the poet Kalidasa, in the beginning of his epic, he paid his respects to Goddess Parvati and Lord Parameshwara. Why he paid his respects to Parvati and Parameshwara, that was explained in this poem. Now, this is the poem Vagartha Viva Sampruptau Vagartha Pratipattaye Vigataha Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau. Simply, I read the poem and gave the meaning of it in English. But with this, how can you learn Sanskrit? Simply, this is called like a Purana Pravachan. You want to learn language and you want to write your own in the language. And you want to mute everybody. You want to understand. So for that, how to teach? See, Vagartha Viva. What is the Shabda and what is the Vibhakti and where Sandhi is occurred and where Samasa and what type of Samasa, how Alankara is there. Everything we have to explain. Without giving all these details, simply I recite the poem and English meaning. You yourself can read the text and you yourself can get the translation. No need of a class. So I have to give all the details. I know, but in the last class, just we started and something I have given and I thought that I will explain in this class. Now, in the second line, Vande is there. But in the entire poem, you see, there is no karta. Karta means agent. Who is doing this? How we know who is doing this? So here with verb only, we have to know that I is karta. I am bowing. I am salutating. I adore. So one day with the help of verb, we can guess the agent. Here one day means I am bowing. I am adoring. That means I is the karta, but this is not mentioned in this poem. Only one day the verb is mentioned. With the help of that verb, we have to guess that the first person, not second person or third person. First person singular mentioned here. That means I mentioned. Two is the verb. One day means I am bowing. I am offering my salutations. To whom? Parvati Parameshwarau. Parvati Parameshwarau is called Dvandva Samasa. There are samasas. Karmadharaya Samasa, Bahuvrihi Samasa, Avyayi Bhava Samasa. Like that, there are so many samasas. But whenever we come to that samasa, then I will explain. Now this Parvati Parameshwarau, there are two words, Parvati and Parameshwara. When we clubbed both, Parameshwarau, that the form is Parvati Parameshwarau. Parvati cha Parameshwaraha cha Parvati Parameshwarau. Parvati Parameshwarau means what? What is the meaning of Parvati Parameshwarau? Parvati cha means Parvati and Parameshwaraha cha, Parameshwara. And both are there. So when we give the Vigraha Vakya of Dvandva Samasa, Vigraha Vakya means what? Meaning of that samasa in Sanskrit. Vigraha Samasa means compound sentence. Vigraha Vakya means meaning of that samasa in Sanskrit. Vigraha means akara. How that akara shape happened. Vigraha means akara. Akara means form. So how it formed, that is explained in Vigraha Vakya. How it clubbed means Parvati cha Parameshwaraha. So Parvati Parameshwara means Parvati and Parameshwara. But in Sanskrit, how we write? Parvati cha Parameshwaraha cha. So when both are clubbed, it is called Dvandva Samasa. Means two persons are clubbed and mentioned, or two things are clubbed and mentioned. So this is what Dvandva Samasa. This is the example for Dvandva Samasa. Vande is the verb, means I am bowing. The meaning of Vande means that is present tense, which denote this is first person's verb. First person singular. It denotes first person singular. Then Pitarau. Pitarau also Dvandva Samasa. Pitarau means what? Mata cha, Pita cha, Pitarau. Pitarau is equal to Mata cha, Pita cha. Both Mata and Pita. Both are there in Pitarau. In compound sentence, which is called Dvandva. For this example is Pitarau here. In Pitarau, Mata cha, Pita cha, both are clubbed. Means parents. So Jagataha. Jagataha is Shashti. Jagataha is Shashti Ekavachana. Shashti what? Shashti. Shashti means what? In for one Shabda, I told in the previous class, one of my previous classes, Vibhaktis. Vibhakti means what? There are 24 forms to each word in Sanskrit, I said. How 24? Means 7 forms. 7 forms to one number, means a singular number. 7 forms to dual number. 7 forms to plural number. Plural. So total 24. See, first form is called Prathama Vibhakti. First cases we say in English. Nominative case. For Prathama Vibhakti, nominative case. Suppose Ramaha. Ramaha is Prathama Vibhakti. Ramaha means Rama. Simply Rama. Rama, Prathama Vibhakti is Ekavachana. Ekavachana means singular number of Prathama Vibhakti means Prathama Vibhakti means nominative case. Singular number of nominative case is Ramaha. For Rama. Rama is the Shabda, but Ramaha. When we put Visargas after Rama, Visarga means dots, 2 dots, then only that gives the meaning of Rama. One Rama. So here, what is Jagataha? Jagataha means Shashti Ekavachana. Means Prathama, there are 7 vibhaktis plus one more vibhakti, that is, so what are the 7 vibhaktis? Prathama vibhakti means first one. Dvitiya means second one. Tritiya means third one. Chaturthi means fourth one. Panchami means fifth one. Shashti means sixth case ending. For sixth case ending, we say in English genitive case. Genitive case. Jagataha means of Jagat. Jagat means world, universe. Jagataha means Jagat. Yes. Jagataha means of Jagat. Of the world. Of means Shashti. We say Shashti Vibhakti. When we give the Sambandha means relation. Relation we mention with the of. So, Jagataha means of the world. Pitaro, parents of what? Of Jagataha, means of the world. Who are they? Parvati Parameshwara. One day I am paying my salutations. So, I bow to Parvati and Parameshwara, the parents of the world. So here of, when we get of, the meaning of with the word, it is called Shashti Vibhakti. So Jagat Shabda, I read now Jagat Shabda. Jagat, Jagatau, Jagataha. Jagatam, Jagatau, Jagataha. Jagata, Jagatbhyam, Jagatbhihi. Jagate, Jagatbhyam, Jagatbhyaha. Nothing is known to you. But Jagataha means of the world. That is called Shashti Vibhakti. That is genitive case. Now, for what we are, I am bowing to Parvati and Parameshwara. That will be explained by Chaturthi Vibhakti. Chaturthi Vibhakti, but what for? For when we say for, it comes with Chaturthi Vibhakti. Now here Vagartha Pratipattaye. Pratipattaye is Chaturthi Vibhakti. Chaturthi Vibhakti is called dative case in English. Dative. Chaturthi Vibhakti means for Vagartha Pratipatti. Of the world, here Jagat, for Jagataha means of the world. Vagartha Pratipattaye means for Vagartha Pratipatti. Pratipatti means knowledge. Vak means words. Artha means meanings. Words and their knowledge of the, for the knowledge of the words and their meanings. So, Pratipattaya is Chaturthi Vibhakti. Chaturthi Vibhakti means for what? We use Chaturthi. So, here Pratipattaya means for knowledge. Knowledge of words and meanings. Again, one more adjective is given to Parvati Parameshwara. Here Sampruktau. Sampruktau also. Sampruktaha, like Ramaha. Sampruktaha means united, one united. Sampruktau means here two united. Who are they two? Parvati and Parameshwara. So Sampruktau means here united. Sampruktau also. Sampruktau is Dvivachana. Dvivachana, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana. Ekavachana means singular number. Dvivachana means dual number. Bahuvachana means plural number. So Sampruktau gives Sampruktau means dual number. Why dual number? Because there are only two, Parvati and Parameshwara, not many. Two are there. So the same sound comes. Sampruktau, Pitarau, Parvati, Parameshwarau, au is there. So it is Dvandva as well as Dvivachana. Dvandva means two, Dvivachana also two. So the sound is same. Sampruktau, Pitarau, Parvati, Parameshwarau. So we have to connect these words one after another. For Parvati Parameshwaru, we have to connect Pitarau, we have to connect Sampruktau. Pitarau Parvati Parameshwarau, Sampruktau Parvati Parameshwarau, Vande. I bow to Parvati Parameshwaru who are Pitarau and who are Sampruktav. Pitarau, for what they Pitarau? They are the Pitarau of Jagataha. And how they are Sampruktav? They are Sampruktav like they are Sampruktav as Vagarthav. Vagarthaviva. Vagarthaviva means they are united like words, word and its meaning. They are always united. Word and its meaning is always united. They cannot be separated at any time. So Parvati Parameswaru also united forever. So that is the formation of the words. And now you see again the meaning of each word. First you have to start with verb. The verb itself gives the agent also here. With the help of the verb, we know who is the agent. Whether me is the agent, I am the agent, or the second person or the third person. Who is the agent here?
Teacher.
One day means with one day, I am bowing. So the first person is agent. One day, Parvati Parameshwarau. One day next, Parvati Parameshwarau. One day. One day, who? Kau one day, Parvati Parameshwar. Kautau. Kautau, who are they? Kautau means Pitarau. Pitarau of what? Jagataha.
பள்ளிப்படி உண்டு.
Vande Parvati Parameshwarau Vande. Immediately we have to give the adjective. Who are they? Tau kau. Tau means those two. Tau means two. Kau means who. Tau kau. We have to question with as tau kau. Parvati Parameshwarau. There is a sentence. Parvati Parameshwarau Vande. Parvati Parameshwarau Vande means what? I am bowing to Parvati and Parameshwara. I bow to Parvati and Parameshwara. Tau kau. Tau means those two. Kau means who. Tau kau. Who are they? Means immediately the answer is Pitarau. Parents. Of what? Of which? Jagataha. Again one more adjective is there. Sampruptau. Again tau. Punaha kidrusau. Kidrusau means how are they? Kidrusha means how. Sampruptau kidrusau means sampruptau. United. How they are united? Vagartha viva. Like word and its meaning. Why are you bowing to Parvati and Parameshwara? For what you are bowing? Vagartha pratipattaye means to get the knowledge of words and their meanings. Here, Vagartha viva is one word. You cannot split it. According to our grammar, Sanskrit grammar, that is one word. Then, Sampruktav is Dvivachana, dual number. Vagartha Pratipattaye, at the end of the Vagartha Pratipattaye, Cheturthi Vibhakti is there. Cheturthi Vibhakti means what? Cheturthi Vibhakti, we use Cheturthi Vibhakti for. Jagataha is Shashti Ekavachana, means a singular number of Shashti Vibhakti. Means what? Shashti means what? Shashti gives the meaning of of. Shashti denotes of. Pitaro means Dvivachana. It is Pitaro is Dvivachana. Pitru Shabda. Pitru Shabda is there. Pitru Shabda means Pitru Shabda is Rukaranta. Rukarantaha. Pitru Shabda is Pumlinga. Rukarantaha Pumlingaha Pitru Shabda. Pita means father. Pitaro means two fathers. Pitaraha fathers. But here this Pitaro is different. This is Samasa. This is not Shabda. Samasa, in Samasa, what comes for Pitaro? Pitarau means in samasa, mata cha, pita cha, pitarau. This is called dvandva samasa. For pitarau, what is the vigraha vakya? Vigraha vakya means the form. What is the form? We can give the form. How we give the form of pitarau? Mata cha, pita cha. Means here, this is not dual number of pitru shabda. This is samasa. Samasa means compound sentence. In this compound sentence, both mother and father, both are said here. So this is what the entire structure of this poem and the meanings of all these words. Now, is it clear now? If you want to ask anything, I want to. Now I am opening this chat box. What is there? Please mute. Okay. Nothing is there. So, if anyone want to ask any doubt or clarification, please ask. No, don't hesitate. Is it clear now, or shall I explain again?
Sir, can you go through the prose order once and just for number?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Vagartha pratipattaye. In the prose order, we start with Vagartha pratipattaye. For what? For what we Vagartha pratipattaye. Vagartha viva sampruptau jagataha pitarau Parvati Parameshwarau Vande. This is prose order. I repeat. Vagartha pratipattaye. Vagartha viva sampruptau jagataha pitarau Parvati Parameshwarau Vande.
Thank you.
Vagartha pratipattaye. Vagartha viva sampruptau jagataha pitarau Parvati Parameshwarau Vande. So this sentence ends with verb, start with for what? For what we are doing all this from there, and what we are doing. Vandana. We are doing Vandanam here. Vandanam means Namaskara. So, whom we are bowing? Parvati Parameshwarau. How are they? Two adjectives are there for Parvati Parameshwarau. Vagartha viva sampruptau is one adjective, and Jagataha Pitarau is another adjective. So, Vagartha, first we put the adjectives, then the whom we are bowing, that word comes after. So, Vagartha pratipattaye, Vagartha viva sampruptau, Jagataha Pitarau, Parvati Parameshwarau Vande. Or Vagartha pratipattaye, Jagataha Pitarau, Vagartha viva sampruptau, Parvati Parameshwarau Vande. So, we can place these words anywhere, because in Sanskrit there is no problem. We can put first Jagataha Pitarau, then Vagartha viva sampruptau, or Vagartha viva sampruptau, then Jagataha Pitarau, no problem. Like that we can give the prose order. Now here one alankara is there. Alankara means what? Figures of speech. So figures of speech means what? Here Upama alankara is there. Upama alankara. Upama means what? Simile. Means here the poet is comparing. Whom the poet is comparing? Parvati Parameshwara. He is comparing Parvati and Parameshwara. With how he is comparing? With which he is comparing? With Vagarthau. Vagarthau. Vagarthau means, Vagarthau is the Upamana. Upamana means that should be means it gives the comparison. Vagarthau means Parvati Parameshwaru.
The word and its meaning. Like the word and its meaning.
The word and its meaning. No, he wants to compare Parvati Parameshwara with the word and its meaning.
meaning.
Now here, Iva is there. Iva, the Vagartha Viva. If you say, take separately the Iva means like. Parvati Parameshwara are like Vak and Artha. So when like comes, the word like comes in any description, it is called Upamalankara. Means comparison is there. So the poet compared Parvati Parameshwara with Vak and Artha. So how he compared? Whether he compared or he did some other? No, he compared. How do you know? Because Iva is there. Iva means like. So when Iva is there in a poem or in a statement, it is called. So there are many explanations and so much is there to explain. But for now, because this is first poem, if I give all the details, you may say that you may give one namaskara to me. Enough, sir. Here we stop like that. You may. Or you may ask to me to escape. So slowly, wherever it comes, we will discuss. For now, here the poet described Upamalankara in this poem. Parvati Parameshwara, he compared Parvati and Parameshwara with Vak and Artha. How we know that? Because there is Iva is there. So with Iva means like. So with Iva, we know that it is Upamalankara. So for now, so now we read this poem and we go further. Vagartha viva sampruptau Vagartha pratipattaye Jagataha pitarau vande Parvati Parameshwarau. So Vagartha viva is one word, Sampruptau is Dvivachana, Vagartha Pratipattaye, that is Chaturthi Vibhakti, Jagataha Shashti Vibhakti, Pitarau is a Dvandva example of Dvandva Samasa, Vande is a verb, Vande means that is present continuous, means Vartamana Kalika Kriyapadam. So Vande means Aham Vande. We should understand Vande means Aham Vande, Aham Namami, I am bowing. Parvati Parameshwaro is Dvandva Samas. So, and in the entire poem, Iva is there. So, Iva connected Parvati Parameshwaro with Vagarthau. So, Vagartha Viva Parvati Parameshwaro. Parvati Parameshwaro Kau Ivasthaha. Parvati Parameshwaro Kau. Kau means who? Iva like Sthaha, or how are Parvati Parameshwara? Means Parvati Parameshwaro are like Vagartha. So, because of this Iva, we understand that some comparison is made to Parvati Parameshwara. Parvati and Parameshwara are compared with Shabda and Artha, word and its meaning. So it is Upama Alankara. Upama means simile. So for this, with this, we move to next poem. So I think it is enough. If you want some more, you may ask. I will explain. I am ready to explain. Don't hesitate to ask, because we want sincerely, you are here to learn something, and you can ask. If anything is not clear, you can ask. Then we start the second poem.
I have a question here, sir. Like, why do they, I mean, the prose order, is it because of the meter, the chandas, the poets write the shlokas in that form?
Yes. Because of Chandas only, the arrangement according to the chandas, they have to arrange the words. And according to, because the rules are there for in metrics, and these many letters should be there in each pada. In each pada, 8 letters should be there. Here you count, va is 1 letter, ga 2, tha 3, vi va 4, 5, sum 6, pru 7, tau is 1 letter, 8 letters. For one pada, 8 letters, and again you count va, gar, tha 3, pra 4, ti 5, pa 6, ta 7, a 8. So you split into 4 lines and you count 8 letters should be there. This is called Anushtup Chandas. Anushtup. In Anushtup, for each line, 8 letters should be there. And one more, according to Mantra Shastra, Va is Amruta Bija. See, for each letter, one Shakti is there, Shakti power. So, in our mantras, in our Shastras, in our Sampradaya tradition, which letter should be there in the beginning? So, see, in Ramayana, ta is there. Ta is the letter of first letter of Gayatri mantra. So, as I said in the in other lecture, Valmiki wrote Ramayana with Gayatri mantra. So here Kalidasa started with Va. Va is Amruta Bija. Amruta Bija means, Amruta means what? Ultimately we have to go for Amrutatva. Advaita Siddhiki, Amaratva, Amrutatva Siddhi. Amruta means what? Immortality. Shashvatatva. Amruta means Shashvatam. Amruta means. So Amruta means nectar. Not nectar. Here Amrutatva means liberation, salvation, bliss, ultimate bliss. Whatever we have to attain in this human life, the ultimate, that is Amruta. So here the poet started with Va, that is Amruta Bija. So you asked very nice. Otherwise, I forgotten that I have to say this is Anushtup Chanda. In each poem, 4 lines should be there, and each line consists 8 letters. So, okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any other question or doubt or whatever? So, shall we move further? Okay. Madam, you present the next poem. Okay. Here, see, Kalidasa is not an ordinary poet. We cannot compare Kalidasa with any other poet in the world. Though people are saying he is Shakespeare of India. Britishers compared Kalidasa as Shakespeare of India. Kalidasa's time is BC 2nd century or BC 4th century. Shakespeare, no doubt Shakespeare is the greatest dramatist. Who am I to say about Shakespeare? Shakespeare is great, but Shakespeare belongs to 16th century. 16th century. But Kalidasa's time is BC 4th century. If you want to compare, you have to compare Shakespeare with Kalidasa. But not vice versa. They compared Kalidasa with Shakespeare. So we are also following the same. Why? We don't know. See, our grandfather, my grandfather's features may be in me. And my features, how my grandfather will get my features? See, so anyway, here in our tradition or in our land, our poets, our great writers, they are always humble, very humble. Though they are great, they are equal with Goddess Saraswati. They know everything. But still, they are very humble. Now, the poet Kalidasa, he is saying that who am I to describe this great solar dynasty? Because of my ignorance, I started this work. Can I do this? See how he is expressing his humbleness in this poem. Kva, kva surya prabhavo vamshaha. Kva surya prabhavo vamshaha. Kva. Under ka, why is there? Kva, K-V-A, kva. Kva surya prabhavo vamshaha surya. If you know the guninta of sa, surya. Su after su, ra sound, which indicate on the upper, see, on the top of ya, that ra is indicated. Surya. After su, ra comes, but that put on the top of ya. Surya. Pra. Here, that is ra. After sa, after su, ra indicated on the top, and prabhava, in prabhava, ra indicated under the pa. See, both side by side, both are presented. See, ra, sometimes we write on the top, sometimes we write under the letter also. Surya prabhavo vamshaha, kva surya prabhavo vamshaha, kva chalpa, kva chalpa, ilpa half la, then pa, kva chalpa vishaya matihi, titirshurdustaram, titirshurdustaram. Here you may find difficult to write or pronounce because titirshurdustaram, clubbed, both words are titirshuhu dustaram, both words clubbed here. So but we have to try. Titirshurdustaram mohadudupena asmi, mohadudupena asmi sagaram. Some words are familiar in this poem. Vamshaha, Surya is familiar to all. I think those who are here in this class, all of them know the word Surya. Without giving the meaning of Surya, we can go further. So Surya means sun, S-U-N, sun. It is familiar. Then Vamsha, Vamsha also familiar, I think, to many. Almost for all of you, Vamsha is also clear, familiar. Then Matihi, Mati. Mati also, I think, familiar. See how many words are familiar to us. We use all these words. Though we think that we are learning Sanskrit, still we are learning what we know is much than we are learning now. So, see, kvachalpa, alpa, cha plus alpa, chalpa. Kva, surya, prabhavo becomes prabhavaha, vamshaha, kva, cha plus alpa vishaya, chalpa vishaya, alpa. Alpa also familiar to many, alpa. Vishaya, Vishaya also familiar. Matihi also familiar. Titirshuhu not familiar. Dustaram not familiar. Moha, Moha, Moha also familiar to some people. Moha. Mohat, Udupena plus Asmi, Sagaram. Sagaram also familiar. Sagaram. So Surya, Vamsha, Alpa, Vishaya, Mati, Moha, Sagaram. These are familiar to many. The remaining now we see all the words. He is expressing his views about solar rays because he started to describe solar rays. Why he started to describe solar rays? Because the
Lord
solar race is very great and Lord incarnated as Rama in that race. So, Vamshaha Kwa. Kwa means where. Kwa is equal to where. So, 2 times Kwa is there. Kwa means where. Vamshaha. Where is the Vamsha? Vamshaha, the dynasty. Kwa, where? Which dynasty? Suryaha Prabhavaha Vamshaha. Surya Prabhava is Samasa. This is called Bahuvrihi Samasa. Bahuvrihi Samasa means in Bahuvrihi Samasa, with these words, there are 2 words, Surya and Prabhava. But with these words, some other meaning will come. Here Surya means not sun, Prabhava means not cause, but some it gives some other. Anya Padartha Pradhana. Bahuvrihi means Anya Padartha Pradhana. Anya Pada means another word, which is not here in this phrase. Another word's meaning is important. With these two, with the help of the meanings of these 2 words, some another word's meaning comes. That is called Bahuvrihi. Bahuvrihi means what? The words which are occurred here gives the meaning of some other word. Am I clear? Bahuvrihi means in Bahuvrihi compound, Surya Prabhavaha is an example of Bahuvrihi compound, Bahuvrihi Samasa. Bahuvrihi means what? Bahuvrihi means the words which are occurred in Bahuvrihi Samasa gives the meaning of another word which are not existed in this phrase. In Dvandva, already we have seen the Dvandva, example of Dvandva, Parvati Parameshwarau, 2 words are there. Importance is given the meanings of 2 words, where the importance of the meaning of both words is depicted, it is called Dvandva. But here, though here also 2 words are there, Surya and Prabhava, but with these 2 words, we will get the meaning of some other word. So that is called Surya Prabhava. So Surya Prabhava means, Surya Prabhava is something. What is that? Vamshaha. That is Vamshaha. Surya Prabhavaha, with Surya Prabhava we have to infer something. What we can infer here? We can infer Vamshaha. So, Suryaha Prabhavaha Yasya Saha, to which Surya is the origin. Vamshaha means dynasty, to which Prabhavaha means cause or origin, Surya. Surya means sun. Sun is the origin of the dynasty. So in Surya Prabhavaha, Surya Prabhava is not important here. Something is important. Something. What is that something? That is Vamsha. So it is also given there in another word, but Surya Prabhavaha, with Surya Prabhava, not Surya is given, not Surya, not Prabhava. So to which Surya is Prabhava, Prabhava means cause or the origin. So where is the dynasty which is originated through the sun? Kvachalpa vishaya matihi. Matihi, matihi means intelligence. Whose intelligence may we have to add here. Though may is not here. May means mama. May or mama means of mine. Matihi means intelligence of mine. Where? Which is like Suryavamsha? As great as Suryavamsha? No, 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 no. It is Vachalpa Vishaya, Alpa Vishaya. My mind, my intelligence, which consists Alpa Vishaya, less amount of Vishayas. Vishaya means matter. I don't know much. Huh? My intelligence is very less, very small. My intelligence is very small, and Suryavamsa is so great. And why you started this? Why you are here to describe Suryavamsa? You close it and go. No, no, no. I want to do it. Why? Because Titirshuhu Dustaram Mohat. You take now Mohat. Moha means what? Ignorance. Because of my ignorance. Mohat means ignorance, through ignorance. What with ignorance? What do you want to do? Titirshuhu. Titirsha. Titirsha means taritum icha. Taritum. Tarana means what? Tarana means crossing. Titirshuhu, to cross. Desirous to cross. Titirshuhu, desirous to cross. Which one? Sagaram. Sagaram means the ocean. Titirshuhu Sagaram Asmi. Asmi means I am. I want to cross the ocean. Sagaram Titirshuhu Asmi. That is the sentence. Now you may write Sagaram Titirshuhu Asmi. Sagaram is Samudram, the ocean. Titirshuhu means desirous to cross. Asmi, I am. I am desirous to cross the ocean. Why? Mohat, because of ignorance. No one can swim in ocean. But I want to swim. Do you know about Sagaram? Yeah, I know. Dustaram. It is Dustaram. Dustara means difficult to cross. Which is difficult to cross. Dustaram. Then why you are attempting? Mohat. Because of ignorance. How do you cross this great ocean which is very difficult to cross? And you are saying that with ignorance. Which with you cross this ocean. Udupena. Mohat plus udupena. Udupa means raft. Raft, small boat like that. Raft. With small raft, I want to cross the great ocean, which is very difficult. Though I know it is difficult to cross. Because I don't have any bigger or suitable instruments. I want to cross with a raft, the great ocean. See, Surya Prabhavaha Vamshaha compared with Sagara, which is Dustara. And his Buddhi, his Mati is compared with Udupa. Udupa means raft. So he compared like this. So anyway, in this poem, he expressed his humbleness and he praised the Vamsha of the sun, that is great, and he said about his intelligence, and he gave the reason also why he attempted to describe this, because of his ignorance only he entered into this job, but it is because of his humbleness he said, huh? But that is not correct. And why ultimately, kindly move further. The last sentence, the commentator says that if the work which he started is great, then his work also be considered as great. What is the work which he started? The work which he wants to describe, is, if it is great, if the work which he describes is great, that means his attempt also great. So what he is doing also great. In that way, my work is also great. What I am doing is great, because I want to describe the great solar rays. In other words, he expressed it like that. That is what the commentator says in the last sentence of his commentary. Okay, with this we stop here and we explain. I will explain the entire poem in next class with all details. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any. Okay. If you want to ask anything, you may ask.
Anyone has doubts, please go ahead.
Can you read the whole thing once again, sir?
Vasuryam prabhavo vam. Slowly. Okay. Surya prabhavo vamshaha vachalpa vishaya matihi itir shurdustaram mohat udupena asmi sagaram. Itir shurdustaram mohat udupena asmi sagaram. Titir shurdustaram mohadudupenasmi asmi sagaram. Vasurya prabhavo vamshaha vachalpa vishaya matihi. Titir shurdustaram mohadudupenasmi sagaram.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Can you just explain how it is Anustup Chandahal? I see 2 lines and I see some 2 words and one word like qua. So what is that 8-letter rule?
Yes. See, when we discuss Anushtup characteristics of Anushtup Chanda, how to consider whether it is 1 letter or 2 letters, that will be explained. Now in next class, I explain Anushtup Chanda's details of all Anushtup shlokas. So first of all, I give that, then we'll go to the poem. Then it will be clear how we have to consider qua is to 1 letter. That is I think your question. Because 2 letters are clubbed, how we consider it as 1 letter? That is a good question. So I will give the details how to consider whether it is 1 letter or 2 letters, like that I will give. Okay.
Okay. Also, sir, like, how do you identify which vibhakti is like, I mean, is it Dvitiya vibhakti, Tritiya vibhakti, Chaturthi vibhakti?
Yes.
How do you, I mean, are we going to learn in the future classes? Or,
Yes. Further, we have to stop this and we have to go back to Shabda Manjari. Shabda Manjari means what? For all Shabdas, first of all, what is the gender? Then for each Shabda means word, what are the forms? The form, how the form will taken place. That we have to by heart all those things. Without by hearting, we cannot grasp. So though you are 70 years old or 7 years old, we have to by heart all the shabdas first and all the dhatus. Dhatu means verbs first. Then only we know the Swarupa, means form of the Shabda. So slowly, if we do some 20-25 slokas, oh, this is Shashti, because half is comes. So whether it is Pumlinga or Strilinga or Napumsakalinga, I have to say. So for Pumlinga, the form should be like this. For Strilinga, the form should be like this. The Napumsakalinga, like that, I have to say everything. Now, Surya Prabhavaha is Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Vamshaha also Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. How, why Vamshaha is Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam? Vamshaha is Pumlinga Shabda. I have to say the Linga Vachana. And which letter, with the word ends with which letter. So everything I have to explain in each poem and in each word. So though it is very difficult to grasp and to explain also. That is why we have to do for Shabdamanjari, go for Shabdamanjari first. Not come to this. But you are all mature, so I started directly this epic. Teaching. Otherwise, you may feel bored. You may be. See, what is this? We have to by heart all these things. How we by heart, and only one class in each week. How we by heart, how we remember. Very fast we have to understand our stotras, everything, whatever we are reading every day. So for that, I started like this. So this is not a correct way of teaching, wrong way. Because we are all mature. So I started like this.
But I'm sure like you're going to, I mean, at least I'm not aware of the Shabda Manjari. So I'm sure you're going to, teach.
Yes, I will teach. I will teach. Definitely I will teach. And don't worry. And I will ask, I will give you the homework also. See, Vamshaha is Pumlinga, Akaranta. Kindly you trace out all the Akaranta Pumlinga Shabdas in some slokas. Like that I will ask. And you may get, with that you can improve your vocabulary. Don't think that definitely you will get. You will grasp and you will learn. You are all intelligent. So you will do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
Okay, right. Shall we close? Samapayamaha? Samapayamaha.
Yes.
Namaskaram, Guru Garu.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I'll end the meeting now, sir.